All right, so growing up, I grew up in Middletown area, and I played basketball, football, and of course, I played baseball. My baseball career started in Middletown Valley at Middletown High School and all the youth programs that were hosted in Middletown. And that progressed to Hagerstown Junior College. From there, I went on to North Carolina State University on a baseball scholarship. Was fortunate enough to have a great season there my junior year, named All-Atlantic Coast Conference first team, and then was drafted by the Baltimore Orioles and proceeded to play in the minor leagues of the Orioles organization. Part of the Ahalt family, where my father and his three brothers, as well as my grandfather, all loved the game of baseball and played the game of baseball. At a very young age, they all played in the Tri-State, Tri-County League. It was adult league baseball, and I had the opportunity to see them play in these games, be the bat boy for the team, and being an Ahalt and all the boys within the Ahalt family being kind of indoctrinated into baseball, we just loved it. And my most notable memory, not quite sure what age I was, obviously in my teenage years, but had the opportunity to see Rochester Redbirds, which was AAA for the Baltimore Orioles, play on TV. And I'd heard a lot about a player by the name of Cal Ripken Jr. Obviously everyone knew his father, Cal Ripken, who coached in the big leagues, but I was able to see Cal compete in this particular game, and by far his abilities were heads and tails above anyone that was on the field that day. Fast forward that several years, and now I'm in the Orioles organization. And after my first season in the New York Penn League, the scout that signed me called me and asked me if I would please come to Memorial Stadium and work out throughout the winter months. So the first day that I got to Memorial Stadium, I walk into the locker room, and the first thing I see is Cal Ripken Jr. locker. And the locker that I am to use is directly beside of it. And I'm thinking, man, this is a guy that I idolized for years. This is quite an honor to be here. And within minutes, Cal walks in. And after some introductions with him and Joe Orsulak and Larry Sheets and Jim Traber, Mike Flanagan, Elrod Hendricks, all guys that you idolized and you watch on TV every summer, we head to the batting cage. And I got to work out and take ground balls and play hockey after workouts were done with Cal, with Billy, my idol growing up. So to me, that was a very special memory. The people that were influential in the development of my career, I would have to say first started when I went to Hagerstown Junior College out of high school and played for one of the most respected coaches around, Gene Kearns. He was also a major league scout, a major league regional director, and he provided me the opportunity to learn how to prepare myself to play for the next level. The second person that was influential in my development was Ray Tanner, the head coach at NC State University. He is a coach that's won several College World Series, won gold with the USA team, but he simplified the game. He made practices hard. He prepared us in practice so that game situations seemed simple. The third most influential people in the development of my game and playing baseball was my parents. And my father was a player. He was a pitcher. He was a first baseman. He was left-handed. And he taught me all the fundamentals of the game, especially on the mound. They took the time and effort. She loved the game and supported me in. She would hit me ground balls. She would throw me bat in practice. It was a family affair. Bottom line is, without them, I wouldn't have been as successful in the game of baseball without them. The best words of advice that I could give to any athlete pursuing their dreams is to become a multi-sport athlete. And the reason I say that is I've been fortunate enough to work with players at a high level in the game of baseball. I speak with college and professional scouts all the time, and I know what they're looking for, and they're looking for athletes. They're looking for kids that use different muscles, different skills in different sports, and it really enhances basically the one that they love. Everyone's going to tell you to work hard. That's correct. But do you work hard on your weaknesses? Do you enhance your strengths? To me, if you do those things outside of the normal practices and games, you will be successful in the sport that you love. What it means for me to be inducted into the Alvin G. Quinn Sports Hall of Fame, to me, it's a great honor. I grew up in Frederick County. I know a lot of people that have been inducted into the Hall of Fame. It really, to me, means that you were able to achieve great things in the sport that you loved.